Hello friends, this is part 2 of my Thailand trip, making my way to ICONSIAM. If you haven't seen part 1, I urge you to watch that because otherwise it's going to sound very disjointed. And basically what I'm doing is just talking, making commentary on what's going on inside my head and what's actually happening outside my head here in Thailand, Bangkok. Currently I'm just waiting for my BTS line to get me to Siam Station so I can make a changeover, and I'm making my way to ICONSIAM. So right now I'm just standing out here looking like an idiot, waiting for my train to come through. So I'm at my favorite place here in Bangkok. It's probably central. My favorite building ever, it's right above, that's popping outside my head, which is Terminal 21. There's a lot of history in there. I love that place. I think it's a pretty cool shopping mall. It's good for food, good for shopping. It's a well-built hotel slash shopping mall. If you ever want cheap food in a restaurant sort of setting or up in a food court sort of setting, this is definitely the place to go in Bangkok, Thailand. So in the distance, I hope that my GoPro is working. I think it may be, and sorry that I just adjusted that. If you've seen this correctly, you will see my BTS coming on here. Like, I'm lone traveling, and it will be nice. Now, traveling's being, I don't know if I'm going to talk as this train comes through. There goes my train. Let's go catch this train. So we're about 11:36 a.m. Yeah, so it shouldn't be too full. What I'm guessing is around about 80% of the moment. Most people come off here anyway. It's a place with 1%. So where the people are first? It's a lot easier when they create room here. Going to just do not lean against the door. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to pause the video here. Now I've got off the actual train, I am transitioning over. I'm in the Siam Station, and now what I have to do is to head towards, I really should see signs, because I always tend to choose the wrong BTS. If there was ever value in this world to ever make wrong choices, I'd like to apply for that job, because I'm the 50-50 and I will always get the wrong choice. So if you're ever in that situation, if you want to, give me blessings in a way, and you can see value and you're not sure which option to take, hire me. I will always choose the wrong option for you. And so I can either go on this one here towards Bangkok, but I am going to do the right thing. Well, the smart thing, I think, when someone doesn't know. Well, actually, the smart thing would be someone who would have done some research in hindsight. But let's just take it to the next level, is to actually look at how to do things. Because it will give me a sense of certainty that I'm on the right train. So where I'd want to go, let's have a look at this map. I actually want to catch the dark green line. Do I? Do I? Actually, no, I do not. Or do I? I'm going to go to this one, yeah, S6. I'm going to go to S1. See how, what's this one? Bangkok. What's Bangkok? Bangkok, yes, S6. So, yes, this is the train here you're capturing. So, let me in.
Do not lean against stanchions and hold straps, handrails, or stanchions firmly while standing.
Stand. Right here seems really cool. Yeah, so in that last video I was talking about there was a little bit of philosophical stuff in there. It's like, you know, you can always take the safe option, do the right thing. Don't assume in life. If you don't know, just find out. It's, you know, are you that type of person who takes a 50-50 chance where you feel that I'd rather be wrong than to actually read and find out because it does something to your ego? And that's the horrible human nature. Like, ego is generally pretty bad for us. Generally. If you actually watch my Imposter Syndrome series, which I made about a month ago, you can actually see where ego actually can have a bit of benefit. But in most cases, your ego and pride is pretty shite. That's my opinion. You may have a different opinion altogether, and if you do, you know what to do. You just write in the comments below, and we can definitely have a conversation about it. I think it's a possible podcasting topic in the future where I talk about the pros and cons about pride and ego. People have read books such as Ego is Your Enemy by Ryan Holiday. I don't think I've actually read that book. So I believe people like him is on the advocate that ego is not a good thing. So where do you stand on that? Whilst I make my way to Saphan Taksin Station, which is S6. I think that'll be about a 8-minute ride on this line. And I'm going to keep this thing rolling as I go through, so you can enjoy the view or what's it like being on the dark green BTS line here in Bangkok, and you get the pleasure of watching me talk, listening to me speak. I have no idea what value this can add to somebody's life. In fact, I'm going to try, in a good sense, not to care about that so much. The reason being is that I'm acting in a self-interested way. It's helping me to allow me to get outside my own head. And I find that most of the times when I'm struggling with loneliness, sadness, loss, it's when I'm inside my own head, looking inwardly, thinking about myself, which is, you know, it's important because I have to look after myself. If I don't look after myself, nobody else will. However, the emotional traumas that it can affect is not good. It can emotionally drain you. It's tiring. It's mentally fatiguing. And this is where I'm going to random segue that speaking is a great way of getting outside your head. I believe it's actually impossible to stay inside your head whilst you're speaking to someone or something. Because as I speak to you, literally I'm speaking to these two cameras, I'm outside my head. I can only really do one thing at a time. I hope you're getting good GoPro footage now, because it's pretty boring. I'd imagine just looking at my head and talking the whole time. And this keeps your attention. Yeah, which is another good topic that I love to talk about. See how I'm so fickle with everything, how I just bounce from topic to topic? It's a bit of a story of my life. View, back of a BTS line. So if you've actually got up to this point, which I don't think many people will, write down, how come you're here? I'd like to know, what is going through your head? Why are you still listening? And in a good way. I'm not challenging. I love you. I really do. I'm just curious. I'm a curious guy.
I want to know what makes you stay. It could be something that you accidentally forgot to press the stop button, or you're just letting it run through, which is all great things because it's adding to my watch time, and which I supposedly need to make these channels grow, which is fantastic. But what keeps you here? Because as soon as I know that, I find out what works, and if it's making your life better, I want to do my best to keep doing that for you. I can't make any guarantees, but if I know it, I have more chances of making more of it for you, so you can experience more of it in your life. How's that for a sentence? It's a good deal, yeah? Just tell me, I have no idea what value this could possibly have. I love this intersection. I really want to catch. I don't know the camera section. Just capture it from here. Behind me was the famous King building, which looks like something out of Minecraft. I might be able to show you that if I go over towards this side. It's at the best place to get to it. Here it is. Here it is. It's a Chong Nossi station. And if you ever want to get to this building, which is right in front of there, which you can't really see, but it's that one in there. It's the famous, I believe it's the tallest building here in Bangkok, Thailand. Oh, you can't really see. I'm so sorry. It's okay. It's a very interesting piece of architecture. If you're into cityscape photography, it's definitely one that you don't want to miss. It's definitely one you want to have on your shot list, because there's much another building in the world that's like it. I've taken one particular photograph from Great Eastern, which was a hotel that I stayed last year in December. That seems to be the best photograph I've had so far. So maybe if I can go back onto here, you can actually see it a little bit more. So you see how it's like a Lego? See how it's like someone's half built it in the Matrix or something, you know, in Minecraft, and just gave up on life. Yeah, you might be able to see it as I pass through this particular building. I'm trying to get this is so cool. It's so cool. It's phenomenal. What unique architecture, engineering and architecture. So I hope you enjoyed that. Give it a thumbs up if that tickled your fancy in any way, shape. And you can give another one if I show it again. You can subscribe if I've done it twice. Sorry about the GoPro image. Might be a bit shite, but there you go. Pretty cool. I believe that there's a skywalk up there, a glass floor that you can actually walk on, and you can see straight down. Not for those people who are afraid of heights, I wouldn't recommend. But if you're into that kind of thing, definitely go for it. I'm here at St. Louis Station, S4, so I got 2 more to go before I hop off this BTS, and then I hop onto the ferry to cross me over the river to ICONSIAM. And just for a hint, if you're on your way to another place known as Asia Teak, it's the same location, it's just simply the alternative ferry. So you're going to the same place if you're heading towards Asia Teak and ICONSIAM. You come to this same location to cross the river. If anything, you've learned that. That's what I like to do. All about giving you information. Come handy for you one day. You never know, you might come to Bangkok, Thailand one day and you want to know how to get to where I'm going. You never know. Or you could be on a quiz show one day and it could be the $1 million question and you answer that, you got it right, and then you win $1 million, which would be fantastic. Like I said, you're going to give me parts of that $1 million, aren't you? Because you're awesome. No, you don't have to. Anyway, I'm just showing you this is where I stayed last time. The Great Eastern Hotel here in Bangkok, which was a really good hotel. It's just in there. It's connected up to the skywalk. You can actually walk. That takes you straight into the hotel. I love those types of hotels where the BTS line connects to the actual building. Much like Terminal 21 back at the Asok Station. Hence one of the main reasons why I love it so much. It's been 12 minutes on this ride, 12 minutes 52. And I'm really on the roll, rambling on nonsense, aren't I? Hopefully you can have some good GoPro footage. I'm approaching my next station now. Hopefully you can see through this window here, so you can see what it looks like from here in Bangkok. You can see some of the old sort of buildings. I'm going to show you from this phone just in case. You can see some of the old buildings next to the modern style. Oh, that's where the Oakwood is. I remember seeing that on Bangkok. BTS Station. But yeah, there's a temple. Not quite sure which one that one is, but it's definitely one of them. Now this is my stop. So I'm gonna hop off on this one.
Saphan Taksin.
Which way are you going to let me out? I believe it's going to be this one. Wait for the train to come to a complete stop before we get. Let me exit first. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to pause this video here. So it's like a little bit of a chapter. Next I'm going to make my way to the ferry to choose ICONSIAM, which I wonder if I can actually see. I actually believe it's way out that way. But what I'm going to let you do is to watch this train go by, and I'll end this chapter. I hope to see you in the next one as I walk over to choosing the correct ferry to get me to ICONSIAM. So stay tuned, watch out for that video, and don't go too far.